Though it glistens just out of reach, I continue to pray for hope to shine through its glimmer lighting away. This long-awaited great cosmic glow. Now that we find ourselves on the dark side of the world, the gods will be there to strengthen the hope we have spread throughout the universe. My life was going good. Great, actually. It had been almost 6 months since I had accepted 2 job offers. And I was almost 3.5 months away from graduating college, the first in my family. Everything had seemed to be falling into place for me, and I felt invincible. I was living my life in a non-stop motion. A typical work day, or a typical day for me, was waking up in the morning to go work out, go home to take a shower to go to work or school, and not come back home until 10 at night. I loved being busy because I knew everything I was doing was stepping stones into a career after I graduate. Counties across the Bay Area have ordered residents to shelter in place until at least May 17th, with others pushing to May 31st as health officials struggle to keep coronavirus spreading from across the region. Governor Gavin Newsom ordered all Californians on March 19th to stay at home and leave only for essential trips, mirroring the directives of the local health officials already had in place. I wasn't allowed to stay at my home in San Francisco. My mom and I had to drive an hour away to collect as much of my belongings as possible when we found out. In these moments, I didn't really have many feelings. I didn't know if I should be sad, or frustrated, or understanding. My ongoing life was put to a halt. Within a couple of weeks, I had lost one of my jobs, my favorite out of the two. My other job told me to take time off for the next 3 weeks. I had to move back to my parents' house, and my semester was cut short. Even my graduation was canceled. I kept telling myself that I would have everything back to normal within a couple of weeks, but I knew I was lying to myself. To COVID-19 that stands in our way, I say, disappear from this earth. We shall fight. We shall fight this terrible monster. There are hopeful signs. Though the case count keeps rising, they're not rising as fast as suggested. The regional outbreak is out of control as it is in New York. The death toll in the Bay Area is mounting, and while that's sobering news, it's not increasing faster than anticipated. I found myself in a state of mind I hadn't felt before. Sure, I have gone through depressive episodes before, but not to this extent. There are no answers to anything. I went from always working to just being home. That was really hard for me because I felt unproductive career-wise. I stopped doing my classwork because I lost all motivation to finish. And it wasn't only myself I was worried about, it was the whole world. I knew I wasn't the only one who felt this way, and I knew there were many others who had it way worse than me. It was hard finding ways to cope and accepting the circumstances our world is in now. Protect them and yourselves by following social distancing guidelines, such as washing hands before and after, using hand sanitizer, maintaining at least 6 feet distance apart when possible, and coughing or sneezing into a tissue. Embrace in deep love and the efforts of people all over the world. Now it's time to overcome, to bring peace. We gathered for love, and I hope to fulfill that desire. The time has come to fight and overcome our happiness.